Hello dear viewer, I'm leesusss. Welcome back to Penumbra Black Plague and pencils and screen tearing. Last episode we got ourselves ahead literally so that we can... What's this? Nature. What's this one? You can tell us what all of them are? So you only care about the nature one? No? You don't care about the nature one anymore? Fine. Whatever. We're in a very fancy library. And anything in here? I think we're still trying to meet up with the normal sounding female scientist. I noticed some odd scribbling on it.
Hey, I can read this. Guess your old buddy Clarence comes through for you again, eh, monkey? Do you want to know what it says? Do ya? Do ya? I'll bet you do. I say, can you feel a draft?
What, Clarence? What does it mean, can you feel a draft? I'll be surprised if Clarence is actually going to tell us what it says anyway. Oh, it's in notes. It's been a while since I've played, so I've forgotten the control.
You don't take the hint, do you? Why don't you set that investigative brain of yours to on for a change? How about a good read?
What? Clarence, can you stop interrupting, please? What are you... So the scrap of paper, whatever it is not in my inventory. So... which one is it? Is it this? Well, we've read that before. It's about the
For all the crappy, cliche films you got bundled up in here, you sure don't recognize a classic mechanic when you see one.
Clarence, you're really getting on my nerves now, buddy. Physics and maths. I guess he wants us to move on both bookcases, something what he's talking about a draft. Now, which of these can we slide? He's being a pest, Clarence, really you are. I'll get there when it comes to it. What's this? At the Mountains of Madness. For some reason it seems slightly familiar. That's a H.P. Lovecraft book. It's actually a collection of stories, I seem to remember. Some well-thumbed linguistic books. What are you... about a draft. Yeah, he wants me to move something, I guess.
There's a fake book in the bloody bookcase, papery tied up with string, words in the middle. Do you even want to get out of here?
Clarence, I'm just looking around, mate. You're just being a pest. Where are you showing me anyway? The viewer's probably seen it. You pull on a book and the bookcase slides out or something similar. For all I know, we can get out of here. I don't even know if we can get out or not. I mean, can we just not just get out of here? Which one's he looking at? There. Oh.
Oh my God! He's dead! Quick, if he hasn't started to smell, give him the kiss of life.
Shut up, Clarence. Look. So, I think there was a doctor we were trying to find in the library. It's not our dad, is it? Actually, it might be. It is. Howard Father. I said I knew it would end this way. Why did I come here? I don't know. What was that other note we picked up though? I couldn't read. Because Clarence isn't going to tell us what this says anyway, because he's being a pest. Termgate virus sentience conclusions. Howard Lefresque. Since leaving the last bastion of humanity in this place behind, it has become clear that my faith was well placed. My conclusions were correct, and it is only that which has brought me this far. It's taken me some time to make my way through the infected area of the shelter, and with the observations I have made, my prior discovery seems all the more obvious and vital. 1. The infected humans communicate with one another. 2. Similar, if simpler communication is observed in infected creatures of all species. 3. At times the infected seem to coordinate without clear line of sight, i.e. telepathy. Not necessarily. There could be other methods you could be using other than telepathy. Despite a catatonic appearance, the infected are quite capable of high-level brain functions. Their problem-solving abilities at times seem to far outstrip those of a healthy human being. Whatever number this is now. When separated, the creatures lose this intelligence, indicating some form of communal or central intelligence. Okay, hive, like Clarence wants to get back to his chums. Conclusion: the intelligence displayed is of such a level that we can only assume the communal mind is also rational. It is this conclusion that has formed the backbone of my recent endeavours. Though the infected may wander around like mindless, for want of a better word, zombies, they are no more stupid than a worker bee. Automatons, yes, but far from stupid. In short, I believe the central intelligence might somehow be communicated with, bargained with. That's a bit of a grand assumption. Communication, however, is most likely impossible once infected. Oh. Unless there was a way to subdue the infection for long enough to contact the hive. It's not a good sign for us. There must be a way to find peace. It's possible. I think more likely destructions. Likely. Oh, here we go. Today I communed with a turn-gate mind. I was correct. It is intelligent beyond our wildest imagination. It told me everything. Everything I needed to know. You could not imagine it. I cannot accept it. God forgive us. So why is...
Oh, diddums. Daddy popped his clogs. Bull bleeding who? Get on with it, will ya?
Oh dear. That's not really necessary, is it? Hold on one second. Sorry about that. Distractions. Yeah, so how has he died? Has he killed himself? Or has he given up? I mean, there's no violence there apparently. Anyway, no time to mourn. Batteries we don't need. More batteries we don't need. Books, pencils, a light. Packages, what else have we got here? Milk. Milk? I mean water. Anything else in here? A flare. What is this? I presume that we couldn't get out of the library until we pushed that switch, is I guess the answer. I thought I heard a bleeping a minute ago. I want to look in the library first as well. Let's hope nothing's in here. I'm thinking of is that whole section of detective novels? Well, I don't see why not. It doesn't have to be all educational stuff. What is that up there? Is that one of those thingies? Collectibles? In which case, I did wonder why they were giving us these, so let's do a little stacky. Climby. Strange artifact. Any more in here? No. Yeah, so the lady doctor is still saying she's trapped. I barely even thought about my father's death. I guess I wasn't expecting to find him in any way. I was determined to complete his work, find an answer to the infection, and then contact the hive. That note being jotted down, I presume, refers to not being able to open the door. That's worms, probably. I was about to say, I expect some more monsters. Haven't had any monsters for a while, have we? What do we have here? An old concrete pipe, probably used in the sewer. Yeah, this looks familiar, like we've done something like this before. That's a high ladder. What I'm expecting is maybe a balancing act. Yeah, I think we can drag these. So I think we're supposed to build a little thingy to get up to the ladder. This might take a while. Quiet, worms. We can't move that. That's far too heavy. Let's see how long this is. It's a big old chunk. Phil never seems to know whether he's strong or not, doesn't he, a lot of the time? Sometimes he can move things around. Oh, careful. That seem quite heavy. This would be pretty heavy. Other times, he's a wuss. Like being able to drag a body. What? Ladder's out of my... No, it's not anymore. You can reach that. Come on, mate. Come on, get up there. Oh, I'm now sliding slowly down. I've got it. Come on. You've got it, me. Am I supposed to release this in some way? Is that the answer? I'm doing it wrong. Oh, there's a switch. Look, there's a switch there. Look. It's not that I can't reach it. I've just reached it. It's that I'm not reaching it in the right. I'm not reaching it in a game-approved manner. You're doing it wrong. Stop cheating, says the game. Goodness. Let's try again. I guess it props here quite nicely. Let's get this sheet out of the way. Got a switch. There we go. Anything else over in the corners? No. Right, we'll be quiet again in a minute because just in case. But if the worms are around, it doesn't really matter. You can't hide from the worms. They just turn up and then you run away from them. Unless they've changed the rules. Okay. I've been playing some Dying Light recently, and I've got to be careful not to think in that way. Really heavy, but I think I can move it. Stop! Don't do any parkour because it's not going to work. There we go. We built this bit of scaffolding. Oh! Hi.
Holy hell! I mean, good. Yeah, more monkeys for the incinerator. Shut up.
What was that, Clarence? Are we affecting Clarence as much as he is infecting us? Why would he worry about that? His throat is practically gone. Looks like a nasty death. Well, if his throat's gone, I'm thinking dogs. What's that? It's a helmet. I can't reach the top plateau from here. Plateau? The plateau? Is that really necessary? Oh, there's a collectible there. I don't think I can jump off this ladder. It's hard enough trying to use the ladders in the game as it is without... I want to get that collectible. Let's build a little tower. But I also need to get to the top as well, obviously, so... Collectibles are nice, but we need, most importantly... We need to actually get out of here and complete the game. Sorry, the adventure. Oh, we've got some planks. Come on. Empty barrel of whatever you are. Oh. Okay, so what can we do with these that will help us to... I'm going to fall down in a minute, aren't I? Help us to climb. Oh, what if I can just... Let's jump. Can we jump from the ladder onto that barrel there? We can. we do some shenanigans with this, where we put it down underneath ourselves. Oh god, here we go. Rotate. I want to back off the edge in a minute if I'm not careful. No! Okay. How am I going to do this anyway? I mean, if I get that collectible, it still doesn't explain how I'm going to do this last piece here to get up here. Ow! Well, I've had to restart part of this because, well, I fell down, but also because I wasn't happy with how with like some of these objects falling down. However, I think I now. Come on, get it. You can get it. You can get it, me. I can't quite reach it. I'm sure this is the way to do it. I can almost reach that damn collectible. And I think also what I'm supposed to do with this ladder, there's a ledge up there. I'm supposed to jump onto that ledge, I think, rather than and use the barrels rather than trying to get up this ladder. But let me get this collectible first. Seriously. Goodness sake. Got it. Well, now I've got to carry these damn things over here, I think, though, to do the building bit of this part. Because even if I jump across from there to there, I think I need a barrel, at least one barrel. Should we do this? Might be easier. There you go. No! Alright, I'll just jump it, shall I? Hopefully, if I can stack these up, I'll be able to reach the top one to help me for the last piece of climbing. Well, I've messed up the barrels, but this is showing me. I'm glad that rock didn't fall on me. I reckon we can make this fall over to climb up it. Or it will fall on me and squash me. Which way is it supposed to go? Well, it's going that way.
It really is quite amazing. You monkeys and your problem solving. How do you manage it with such small, singular brains? Isn't it terribly quiet, not hearing the thoughts of every one of your brothers?
We have a disconnect about how we think about things. Clarence. This door's got a red light, so I presume that means you can't open it. I'm a little worried about what might be behind this. A computer, apparently. We still don't know what killed Mr. Scientist. I'm just being curious. Monkey brain, you know. Hello? Oh, it's her again, isn't it?
You came! I guess I didn't really expect you to bother. My lab partner's such a pessimist. Was such a pessimist. It kind of rubbed off on me. He tried to make it through to me not too long ago. I guess he's a bit late for the party. You'll have to make a quick detour over the surface next, but be careful. If the cold doesn't kill you, well, let's just say I didn't pick the safest of locales for my last-ditch survival attempt. Okay, good news. Good news. Oh yeah, I think I've got a cure. Well, it's not really what you'd call a cure, but it should be enough to help you. I don't think I'm infected. I was careful, but I guess if you come rescue me and I'm looking at you like you're a roast chicken, I got it wrong. Sorry. That probably wasn't funny, was it? No. I suppose not. Well, I hope to see you soon.
Yeah. Cures, rescues, saving the world. All so cliche, all so ridiculous. Do you really think you're doing the right thing? Your morality is just a lasting stain left behind by religion.
Speak for yourself, Clarence. That's not where my morality comes from. I do hate that. Christian morality and all the rest. It's like they've got a veto on everybody else's morality. Okay, I presume this is her lab partner, Annabelle. She does sound lovely, doesn't she? But of course we're not going to meet her any more than we get a chance to meet Red in the first game. So there's at least one infected running around down there. And we're about to hit the surface, I think. In which case we have to move fast.